Hello everyone, I am back with another reaction video for episode 2 of Heated Rivalry. I know you have been waiting for this moment and I am back here. So, I know you don't like wasting time, neither do I. So, let's get straight into the episode and talk about it. So, let's start with the first scene. Yeah, the first scene was so good. I know you might think that I just say so good, but this is really good. This series was good, and this episode is also good. So yeah, the first scene where they text each other, like they're flirting and all with each other, texting each other back and forth. It was good. It was really good, and the music. One thing I really liked about the series is the use of music. The kind of music they have been using, it's good, and I'm definitely putting like some songs from that the series into my playlist because the music is great. And I think yes, Shane and Ilya, they are both texting each other like here back and forth. And that last message that Ilya sent Shane before the match, it was really funny. And next, like Shane, he now invites Ilya to his hotel room, and then they do stuff and all. Now, further, I need to talk about this next scene. Russia was, I think, organizing the Winter Olympics, and Shane was also there. Definitely, he was in hockey, so he was there, and his teammates and Shane, they were watching some kind of show, and he spots Ilya standing at a distance there. So he kinds of thing to go and meet up with him. So he goes there and he tries to have conversation with Ilya, but Ilya was frustrated as hell just because of all the things obviously going in, like with his family, with his father and brother. And he definitely didn't want like any sort of connection with Shane in Russia, in his homeland country, because he didn't want any kind of trouble. So he obviously talks very rudely to Shane. So Shane was definitely hurt, and he just goes back to his seat. Now, moving forward, we see like how yes, now Ilya was in Montreal, I think, or in Canada, back in Canada, and he was playing a game and he wins it. And Shane is and his friends, bunch of friends, they were also watching it. And there is this kind of scene where Shane is watching Ilya holding the cup, and Ilya was just shouting in Russian for my mother, and because his mother is dead. I know this is a spoiler, but his mother is dead. I know because I've watched the series, as I told you earlier. Uh, so he says, "This is for my mama," and we see like Shane. The camera was pointing to Shane's facial expressions, and he was sort of happy and angry as well. I think because last time they had talked, it was very like back then, and he was also kind of frustrated, I think, because their relationship, whatever they had, wasn't going great. Because the way Lee had talked to him last time, it was not good at all. And so, the next scene now, let's talk about it. We definitely need to talk about it. I think it's really good. And oh god, I need to mention it. We need to take that reference. I'll tell you. So then the next scene is like at the awards ceremony. Both Ilya and Shane, they were presenting an award. Now they had to present it together. So Ilya jokingly asks Shane to take a selfie right there on the stage. So they take this selfie, and the same kind of scene actually happens in this Golden Globes, this year's Golden Globe Award. You can see Connor Story and Hudson Williams like doing not exactly like holding the phone and taking the selfie, but they were there. I think you can take that reference, just pointing it out. Now, what happens is Shane was really very emotional. Now he went back to the washroom, and he was like thinking that what is happening right now. He can't hold his emotions back. Now Ilya also follows him and goes back into the bathroom. Now they have this was quite romantic as well. It was somewhat romantic, and I think there was some chemistry going on now. It was definitely happening now. And I think Shane's he was really cute in this this scene. It was quite good, and the way Ilya was talking to him, it was also good. Now the next scene, I think you already know what happens in the next scene. Kind of good. And in the last we see is we can see what Shane was feeling through like his text messages. It was really good. And because I think they both were trying to like understand that what was actually going on, and they both didn't want to really like get attached to each other, but Shane was like getting into it. He was getting his emotions involved now, but we didn't see means for these two episodes we haven't seen Ilya doing like much emotionally. I don't know if he was involved or he was involved with Shane emotionally till now for these two episodes, because Ilya is like very good. I think that Ilya was very much interested in talking to Shane, because the way he always used to like find a way to talk to him, to message him like sillily and whatever. It was because you only do these things when you're kind of interested, right? So this is how the episode 2 ends, and yeah, it was good, amazing experience to see it. Okay, bye. So hello, let's go into the third episode. Yay! Oh my god, I sound so bad. Okay, let's do it. I was telling you that oh my god, what this episode was like. I told you that I had watched the whole series, but to add on to the fact that I didn't watch the episode 3 at all. I know this was my fault, and I kind of regret it after watching it, because I was too much into Shane and Ilya's story. But this time, for watching with you all guys, I decided to watch episode 3. And as I did, I realized that why didn't I watch it earlier? It was so good. It was really good. Both Scott and Kip's story was amazing. And I'll also talk about Kip's best friend, Elena. Oh god, I love her. She was so good. So let's start this episode, how it started. Let's talk about it. Let's get straight into it. The episode just starts off like Scott running, and he gets into a smoothie shop, and he finds Gabe there, who was slacking off by just taking nap. And then Gabe wakes up, and then Scott asks Gabe that what the best smoothie was in their smoothie shop. And Kip, he tells him that there was some kind of blueberry flavored smoothie, but he could make it better by adding a banana. And so Scott says, why not? Definitely should add it. And then Kip gives and makes actually the smoothie and gives it to Scott, and Scott was impressed. He liked it. And on the next day, Scott comes again and asking for the smoothie. And there was Kip's co-worker, I think her name was Maria, and she was like, dude, what's happening? Are you flirting with him, or is he flirting with you? And this goes on. And for the context, I want to mention that I think Kip, I think on the second meeting, he knew that Scott Hunter was a hockey player. Then he realized that Scott Hunter was a hockey player, and then he started to watch his matches in the gay bar he used to hang out with some of his friends, and they used to watch like a hockey match whenever Scott Hunter played the hockey. And he used to hang out with his manager, I think, where he worked as a waiter. And one was his best friend, Elena. We'll talk about her later. And I think she knew a bit about Scott and Kip's thing. She knew that Kip was also interested in him, and she liked him as a best friend, obviously. As the story progresses, we see that Scott Hunter, he brings Kip into his apartment, and he was like wowed by his apartment. And then this line was so funny there. He asks Scott Hunter, he asks Kip about what he wants right now, a home tour, or that it was question mark. And Kip asked or, and then the scene went on. It was quite funny as well. And we see that now they both knew that they both liked each other, and then they have this morning conversation going on where Scott Hunter, he's like emotional and saying that he likes him. Scott Hunter, he talks about how he can be open about their relationship because he had so many expectations from people around him. And as to mention, I want to tell you that I didn't know this before, but Scott Hunter, he had lost his parents when he was 12 years old in an accident. And so this charity, I think this St. Thomas Institute, that helped him raise him. So I think he kind of felt the responsibility not only to hockey but to all his family. Now Kip was staying with Scott Hunter in his apartment, and as we go more into the episode, we find that uh, they nobody knew that he was actually living with Scott Hunter because they wanted to keep their relationship secret. And there was an important scene here which was kind of sad as well when Scott and Kip, they go to the museum. I think not museum, sorry. They go to the shop for I think for shopping. Maybe they wanted a picture, art painting, and there Scott Hunter, he was like very nervous. He didn't want his relationship to be very public, and I think this was the first time he was doing it. So it was kind of emotional as well for him, I think personally, and I like how Kip consoled him. And as we more I think go into the episode, we see Elena and Kip discussing about Scott and Kip's relationship, and she tells him that Kip loves Scott. He loves Scott, and he should acknowledge that. And he tells Elena everything about Scott and Kip's his relationship, that now Scott Hunter cannot come out. And the relationship should be a secret. And Elena, she promises him, obviously being a best friend, that she wasn't going to disclose it to anybody. Now, and there was this scene, it was so cute, that when Kip, he decides to gift Scott Hunter socks, and the pair of socks, and on the socks there were these small bananas, small bananas on the, it was blue, the whole sock was blue, and then very little bananas. It was so cute. And Scott Hunter, he fought them every time when he played his hockey match. Oh god, it was so damn cute. And sorry for that. And I think now Scott Hunter, he had a speech. So what he does is he gives Kip a good suit, a full suit. He gifted him, and now Alina and Kip, they were also at that party where Scott Hunter was going to, I think it was the party for St. Thomas, and where he was going to give speech, Scott Hunter. And that speech, in that speech, we get to know about his personal life, that how his parents died in an accident, and how he has been raised by St. Thomas. And he tells that how passionate he was for hockey and what he would do for hockey. And so from here we get to see the competitive nature of Scott Hunter. Now we need to talk about these two people, which I absolutely loved in this episode. First is Alina, and second, Kip's father. So first I'll talk about Alina. She was super confident, not only confident, but she was a great friend to Kip. And I liked how when Scott and Alina, they were dancing in the party, how she mentioned what Kip was going through, because she didn't want her friend to be suffering. And I like the way how she put all the emotions and what conditions Kip was actually going through. This is what I like about their dynamic. Kip and Elena, they were so good friends, and she knew what Kip wanted. She was so protective of him and his feelings. Oh god, you definitely need someone like Elena in your life. One of your friends should be like her. She is the friendship girl. Now, let's talk about Kip's dad. I think Kip is surrounded with so many people who love him. It's so good. Now, yes, Kip's dad. Kip's dad is so I really liked him. He reminds me of my mother, and I think he is not the stereotypical definition of what a dad should be. Every time yeah, when he used to call Kip, he used to say "I love you," and whenever he didn't say "love you" back, he got pissed off. So, and that I want to also talk about like how this episode really ended. It was so sad. It ended on a sad note. Actually, what happened is Scott and Kip. I think Kip he asked Scott to come to his 26th birthday and birthday party, which was like organized, which was getting organized by his friends at that gay bar that he used to hang out. But Scott, you know who Scott is. He declines. I think he was nervous now. He really was nervous. And you see at the at the last that Scott Hunter is just standing outside the bar, just watching Kip celebrate his birthday inside the bar with his friends, and he is so sad. He's emotional, all teary. Like his tears are rolling down his cheeks. This was a bit sad episode as well, and good as well. So if you liked my today's reaction of episode 2 and 3, you can like, subscribe, share and comment down below. I will be uploading the next reaction video soon. So till then, stay tuned, stay healthy and happy. Bye bye.